Today in Chair Qigong, we're going to focus on one of the fundamental practices of Qigong in general, which is breathing, belly breathing. And it'll be a little bit of a twist because there's some things you probably haven't tried before. So do a little experiment here. So let's start off with putting our hands over our belly. So got your navel right here, and we're going to put our hands kind of below that. So we want to just feel, and then just breathe normally. And notice how your hands feel. Just kind of your normal breathing. And then breathe more consciously into your belly. So try to push your hands out by expanding your belly with the breath. And then your belly goes back towards the spine and the hands come in. Pushing the hands out with the breath, very full breath, and then the exhale all the way out. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose is the protocol. We breathe out through our mouth when we're trying to expel emotions or extra energy, that sort of thing. But for this, we're trying to conserve energy, so we're breathing in through our nose, out through our nose. Now, what we're doing is we're going to be trying to loosen up the diaphragm, and that's a muscle that's attached at the abdomen all the way around. And so we're starting with the front of the body, which usually is a lot looser, and you're able to move your hands a little bit more. But now let's switch to the sides. So if we put our hands on our sides, however works for you, just to kind of feel that area. And the same thing, we'll start with just normal breathing. Just see what it feels like to just breathe normally. And then do some conscious breathing where you're pushing out the sides of your body. So looking at the difference between when you're just normal breathing, how much you've activated the sides of your belly with your breath. Now the diaphragm loses its flexibility. It seems to be a place that it holds a little bit of trauma. So trauma happens and it can reduce our ability to breathe deeply. A lot of time chest breathing up in the chest is a sign of trauma. Not breathing all the way down into the body, not being completely embodied, kind of wanting to get out of the body a little bit, not coming all the way in. So this is a nice practice to see where you are and see what you can expand. So even doing something simply like this, where you're dropping into your body and feeling your body, feeling the sensations in your hands as you push out, feeling the abdomen as it expands, can bring up some emotions. So be aware of that. Can also bring in a lot of peace and tranquility. So just notice your experience. And then finally, we'll come around to the back, just over the kidneys in the lower back area, right below the ribs, putting our hands right there along the spine. And normal breathing to begin with. See if you're just kind of relaxed, not paying too much attention. See what you can feel with your hands, how much your back is moving with your breath. And then do the same thing. Consciously breathe into the back. See if you can bring more movement to your hands. See if you can push them out, push them sideways. Inhale and exhale. The breath is so important because the breath is the commander of Qi. The metal element, the lungs, they're all commander of Qi. It's where we get our energy in. The easiest, fastest way to get more energy into the body is through the breath. And consciously directing the breath, even the energy of the breath, because, you know, we're not breathing into our back, our lower back. There's no lungs there. But we're moving the energy that comes in and rides the breath. We're moving that energy to the lower back. And moving it through this whole area, because this is our big Qi belt. This is our elixir field. The lower dantian is in the center of the body, right down in here. And so we're just expanding that balloon and contracting. It's one of the bigger goals of Qigong is to pack or increase the energy of this elixir field. It tends to get depleted over time, especially when we're overthinking and we're just stressed out. Runs down the energy. And so to prevent all those things of aging, we just need to keep it built up. And if you've got not a lot of time, just take a couple minutes and stop and just deep breathe into the belly. And remember, now you're going to be expanding all the way around like a balloon. Big. Let it collapse down, and then even expansion. Loosening up all those muscles. Sometimes just doing a lot of deep breathing like this a few times, few minutes, can actually, I've had it so where I was a little bit sore the next day. Wasn't used to moving those muscles. So that's our Chair Qigong for today. I'll see you tomorrow.